serving up a warm dish of the Triad's culinary fare, here's your weekly helping of food, news, and views. This is The Man Who Ate the Town.
Hey, folks, and welcome to episode 83 of The Man Who Ate the Town podcast. This is for the week of September 17th through 23rd, 2018. My name is Tim Beeman.
And my name is Tim Johnson.
And we're opening the recipe box. We are recording this episode of The Man Who Ate the Town at the new lab at Industry Hill. It is a repurposed building on North Chestnut Street in the old warehouse district of downtown, what we now call Industry Hill. So to find out more, just visit industryhill.com or their Instagram or their Facebook pages. I want to say congratulations to the Dinkins family for opening their new bakery, Le Chateau Bakery, which opened at 1200 East Clemensville Road in Winston-Salem. That's over near Sprague Street. They took a house on the south side, built in 1910, and are making a slew of classic Southern sweets. According to the Winston-Salem Journal, Geneva Dinkins had been doing a wholesale baking biz, doing cookies and other treats for area restaurants and businesses. She took a break and then decided she was ready to get back into it. She had her hubby redo the 118-year-old house and hired her son Matthew to manage it.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say, I've not been there yet, but I do want to go by there. You should go by and check them out.
Yes.
Again, it's at 1200 East Clemensville Road in Winston-Salem.
That's right. Near Sprague.
Near Sprague Street. Yeah, I believe it's actually on the corner of Clemensville and Sprague. I'm not sure. Just look for 1200 East Clemensville Road.
There you go.
Today begins the soft opening of Providence Kitchen at 200 West 2nd Street. Chef Jeff Bacon, and no, it's not lost on him, his name is Chef Bacon.
Love it.
Who is the brains behind the former Triad Community Kitchen, which is now called Providence Culinary Training, and Providence Restaurant in the Doubletree at University in US 52, has brought his awesome culinary apprentices and staff to a brand new concept, the Providence Kitchen. It is located in the bottom floor of the BB&T building and will continue the work and message of the whole Providence family and be another outlet for graduates and potential graduates of the program to flex their culinary muscle. Stephanie and I will be joining Chef Travis and Ryan from Willows to test out the soft opening tomorrow.
All right.
You know that means I'll be talking about it on here, I'll be on Instagram, and on the blog, so stay tuned.
Yeah, look for the pictures.
So, a few months back, when Kelly was on here more, we did a poll because we talked about these crazy, odd flavored Oreos.
Yes.
We did a poll, and it was, I forget the three. I know two of them were the cherry cola flavor, which was what I was hoping we'd get. There was a third one, and then the second one was the kettle corn flavored, which Stephanie told me she voted for.
Hey.
So we were waiting on Kelly, but it's just time to eat these things, or at least try to. And so, Tim, you and I are going to taste the kettle corn flavor cream. It's with puffed millet pieces inside.
Oh my.
And so
kettle corn Oreos.
So you go ahead and
now it's kind of like a butter cookie looking.
Yeah, it's they make the vanilla things, but they smell like Rice Krispie treats. Not Rice Krispies because that's rice, but corn pops or any of those really sugary
smacks.
Yeah, sugar smacks.
Dig it.
Can't get enough sugar crisps.
Hey.
Yeah. So here we go.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't suck.
It does not suck. It's a vanilla cookie.
Yeah.
It's a bit like a vanilla wafer, dude.
It is kind of like it's not the vanilla wafer, but the wafer thin things. It's like has the diamond on it.
That's it.
It does kind of taste like that.
That's the one.
But also, it tastes like and I don't mean that this is stale, but it tastes like stale popcorn in a bag.
Good point. Good point.
When I noticed it when I was breathing out through my nose, I'm like, it's like I was, or uncaramelly Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, mix all those flavors together, and that's what you got, folks.
Yeah.
Not bad, though.
No.
Yeah, I'm going back for number 2.
Yeah. I noticed yesterday, because we were at the grocery store, that they're still on the grocery store shelves, as are the cherry cola ones. And there's a new one that I totally missed. I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I got to mention that, but I totally forgot.
It's not the mint, right?
No. No, because that's fairly regular.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. I'm going to look it up.
Kettle corn, not bad.
Strawberry shortcake, maybe. There's one.
Interesting.
Let's see. This was in August of 2018. So let's see. There's a strawberry shortcake. Are we seriously going to make me go through a slideshow? Rocky Road Trip.
Interesting.
Chocolate peanut butter pie, which I would love.
Oh, yeah,
Now, these are not available everywhere. These are just these are the flavors that come out this year. Firework Oreo with popping candy inside the.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It got a C+ on this on People's rating. Yeah. Cherry Cola got a C. Advertisement. Pina Colada Oreo Thins got an A.
I can see that.
Kettle corn got a B. I think I agree with the B.
B's good.
Yeah. Birthday cake got a B. Chocolate hazelnut, I guess, tastes like Nutella, but it's not Nutella.
Now that would be perfect dip into coffee.
Yeah, that's a C- on their scale.
That's unfortunate.
Cinnamon bun Oreo got an A-. Lemon Oreo got a D.
Boo, that's BS.
Yeah. Chocolate Oreo with the chocolate filling in it, B+, but I don't like that. Peanut butter Oreo got an A. Cool Mint got a D-.
Ouch.
It's basically an Andes mint cookie.
Yeah, exactly.
In cookie form. Peeps Oreo got a B+.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not a big...
I would figure there'd be another way around between that and the mint.
Swedish Fish got a D-.
I wonder why.
Oh, Swedish Fish is the little bitty candies.
Yeah, gummies, yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of gummy-ish?
Yeah.
Love those things.
We love Swedish Fish, and we love Oreos, but we couldn't even finish a whole cookie. As my son was going, The dual wafer chocolate chip Oreo got a C. The blueberry pie got a B.
Interesting.
Fruity Crisp Oreo got an A-.
What the heck is a
It's like Fruity Pebbles. Strawberry shortcake got an A-. That might be the one that I saw.
Shortcake.
Filled cupcake Oreos, like the Ho-Hos or the Hostess ones that's got the squiggly things on top. It got a B. Brownie batter Oreo got a B+.
Hello.
Cotton candy. The concept, it just says, why though? It got a C.
Why?
Red Velvet Oreo. The concept, hell yes. The grade was B+.
I figured that'd be an A.
Toasted coconut Oreo it's like toasted coconut cake, got a B-.
Interesting.
Key lime pie got a B+. I love key lime pie, so I'd probably like that. Oreo Thins got an A+. And why though? I mean,
I think it's
that's like drinking a light beer. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Wait, pumpkin spice is still a thing? Yet they rated it A-, so it must have been okay. Cookie dough Oreo got a B+. And let's see, marshmallow crispy, which is the Rice Krispie treat, got a C+. And then the s'mores got an A.
S'mores. I can see that. Interesting. Actually, I like to try the s'mores. The s'mores and then the strawberry shortcake. I like to try those too.
Yeah. Actually, there's a lot of these that I would like to try, but I don't want to pay for them. So, Oreos, Nabisco, if you will. If you want us to try your many flavors Oreos on this show, you can send it to 223 North Chestnut Street. Here in Winston-Salem, zip code would be, North Carolina, zip code would be 27101. Attention, the man who ate the town. Yeah, so just go, send it at your heart's desire.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah.
Halloween season's coming up, you know.
Mm-hmm. We'll do it. You send them to us.
Mm-hmm.
Send a whole box.
Yeah, send a box.
While you're at it, just send a whole box.
Send a box.
So while I have this not the last, but this one in my hand to eat still, we're going to do a new segment this week.
Oh, yeah.
That Tim's going to do.
Oh.
He's got to put on his specs.
I can put my reading glasses on, folks.
And little history here. Tim and his wife are both big tequila fans.
Big.
So we're going to talk tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe every week, maybe every other week. We'll just see how that goes. But
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to talk tequila, at least some.
Oh,
and maybe we'll get your wife in to talk if she has the day off.
Indeed.
No,
would it be frowned upon if I brought a taste?
Hell no.
That's
You've
what I'm
seen my
talking
wall
about.
out here, right?
By God. And if y'all haven't seen this wall, you should visit the studio.
Yes. There's you're always free to bring a taste. And I know that's not what you got, but I've got some Patron out there on the shelf that's unopened if we needed to reference anything.
In emergency, please break glass.
or don't break glass,
Or
just
don't
break
break
the
glass.
seal.
And pour gently.
So what we got today in Tequila Land?
Today we're going to
What are you calling this segment?
I'm calling it Tim's Tequila. Hold on. Let me.
Tim Talks Tequila?
Tim Talks Tequila. We could do that.
All right.
I gave Tim a heads up. Tequila time. Tequila time with Tim. That's what we're gonna go with. So, folks, you can write that down. Tequila time with Tim, and then, like Tim said, we'll see how this segment goes and follow up some more with it. Let's jump in real quick.
Okay.
So we'll give a brief history of tequila itself. Obviously, it's from Mexico historically. Mm-hmm. Some is made in the United States, like Patron, but the majority of it is from Mexico, specific states in Mexico, to be honest. So tequila is, unless you folks didn't know, tequila is an agave-based spirit made primarily in the area surrounding Tequila, Jalisco. That's Jalisco. It's about 65 kilometers or 40 miles in the northwest of Guadalajara and in the highlands of Los Altos of the western Mexican state. The volcanic soil in the region really gives tequila its thing. It's particularly well suited to the growing of the cactus-like blue agave. And the blue agave specifically is what they use for tequila. Mm-hmm. Tequila is sold in Mexico most often contains an alcohol content of 38% or 76 proof. And as most of you guys know, tequila sold in the U.S. is most often made at a 40% alcohol content or 80 proof. But there are also several varieties of tequila produced with 35 to 50% alcohol content or 70 to 100 proof. Okay. The tequila we're going to talk about today is the Blanco, also known as the silver tequila. Blanco, or white in the Espanol, is the colorless variety. It's one of the purest liquors in the world. All right, therefore, supposedly, it's hangover free. How you like that, buddy?
Mm-hmm. Does it still make your clothes come off, though?
I don't know. It depends on the ambiance. I would say yes.
All right, good. Then bring it on.
All right, so I'm going to give you a quick rundown on why Blanco tequila is noted as being the best type of tequila for you to consume. Okay, real quick. All right, one, it's the go-to choice of celiac sufferers and the gluten obsessed.
Right.
So people with gluten allergies, things of that nature. So when tequila is made from the blue agave plant, which most classy brands are, 1800, Patron, Don Julio, it avoids the wheat problem that keeps people with an aversion to gluten from indulging in other liquors. Okay, so it's good. It will elevate your mood. Apparently, Blanco tequila also lowers your blood sugar and cholesterol. Shit, you're not. Can I say that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
By God.
Don't give a fuck what you say.
Tequila. Fourth, it boasts minimal hangover powers. Again, the hangover thing, which is pretty cool for most people. So the Blanco, the silver varieties, don't contain sugary syrups and aren't aged in wood. Therefore, they don't contain congeners, the chemical impurities that are rough on your system and exacerbate hangovers.
Okay.
But also hydrate. Always hydrate.
Yes.
Always hydrate. Tequila numbs pain. And another consuming tequila, especially in shot form, is less calories, more taste, less filling.
Tastes great.
That's great. And last but not least, it cures the common cold. No BS. All right. So that's what doctors in the 1930s Mexico said anyway. What would they know? They would prescribe tequila with some lime and salt for a cold, and people today still believe that stirring some into your tea with honey and lemon can relieve a sore throat. And I can attest to that. Mm-hmm. That, folks, is why you should consume Blanco tequila if you want to choose so, especially those with celiac and gluten issues.
So did you say it was the purest?
Correct.
Because the other ones are produced in things that create, what'd you call them?
The coloration, the congeners.
Congeners, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's tequila time.
Tequila, Blanco. Tequila. So, when you and Amy partake in your tequila, how do you do it? Is it just shots? Is it
shots? Yeah. That's 95% of the time.
Is there such a thing? I mean, I know there's the ability to do so, but is there such a thing as a sipping tequila?
Oh yes, and that was the one I was going to bring you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there's a couple that we have that we sip. That's special occasions because it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
But the one that we shoot the most is Cazadores. It's Cazadores, for those out there, it means hunter, the hunter. And you can get those pretty much in any ABC store around here. It's a pretty good tequila. It's pretty smooth. The tequila that we've gotten recently is the one from George Clooney. Now he sold that to another company, but that is a really good tequila. You can do either or. You can shoot or you can sip. It's totally up to you. The Reposado was awesome.
If you sip a tequila, do you still like nurse lemon and salt and all that stuff?
No, that's what I mean. I mean, it's so smooth and delicious to the palate. In our opinion, you don't need anything. You just switch it around a little bit, get in there with your saliva a little bit, and get a little inhale, and it's awesome.
So it's kind of like a cigar. I mean, you do inhale it or you swallow it, but you put it in and you swish it around. It's like wine.
Yes.
And good bourbon as well. You put it in there and just swish it around. Let it coat your mouth. You get a longer flavor that way. And when I was taught, whenever I was judging the wine festivals, that you put it in your mouth, you swirl it around, not just because you want to look pretentious. You do it to actually, the more it coats your mouth, the more it'll come through your sense of smell, your olfactory senses.
Olfactory, yes, indeed.
So, yeah. What about the burn? Is there a burn?
With the sipping, no. Non-sipping, yes. I've yet to have one that doesn't give you some kind of a kick. But the sipping ones, you'll notice it, man. There's barely any burn at all. It's so smooth. It's ridiculous.
But that's the point, though. I mean, if you're going to sip on it, because if you're shooting it, you want it gone.
By God.
Now, when you shoot your tequila, do you use the lemon and the
sometimes.
salt?
Limes, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, yeah. Amy always. Yeah, she's a salt lime kind of. Yeah.
But you're a man.
Yeah.
I'm a man. I don't need any salt lime.
Stinking citrus and sodium.
I've got this myself. Thank you.
Now I'll tell you this though.
See,
Amy's she has an iron tummy, but she's a go-getter.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. Drink you under the table kind of respect?
Yeah. And I was in the Navy, so. But
I'm just fat.
We stupid. we drink responsibly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is that a special name brand? Responsibly?
Yeah.
Have you had any responsibly? I drink responsibly.
Indeed, daily.
Yeah, I can't wait to drink responsibly with you.
By God. Actually, I'll bring some Monday. I will bring some Monday.
Okay.
For sure. It won't be a Blanco, but yeah, this is sipping tequila.
Yeah, I'll make sure we have plenty of glasses to drink from, which I have several on the shelf.
My man.
Let me get back because we got talking about tequila, and I was like,
man, get excited.
It's 2 food holidays in history for today.
Right.
The 17th, which is today, is National Apple Dumpling Day. It's also National Monte Cristo Day.
Ooh.
And I like Monte Cristos, not Crisco. That's a Greece.
Old school. That's old school right there.
It's lard cooking shit. I don't know what it is. But which is the deep fried sandwich, ham sandwich, basically.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese. On the 18th, last night we partook in this. It was National Cheeseburger Day on the 18th. 19th is National Butterscotch Pudding Day.
Wow.
On the 19th, in 1839, George Cadbury was born. He took over his father's chocolate business and built it into a major chocolate manufacturer.
Major, dude.
In 1960, on the 19th, Mario Batali was born.
Oh, Mario.
Oh, Mario. It's me, Mario. On the 20th is National Rum Punch Day, National Pepperoni Pizza Day, National Fried Rice Day.
Two of my favorite things.
Rum punch and pepperoni or fried rice?
Pepperoni and fried rice, Jack.
On the 21st, there's a lot of stuff happening on 9/21. It's National Pecan Cookie Day. It's International Grenache Day. The Grenache grape is one of the most widely planted red grapes in the world. It is often used in red blends. On the 21st, in 1897, the famous editorial "Is There a Santa Claus?" reply to 8-year-old Virginia O'Hanlon letter appeared in the New York Sun, which was, "Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus." On the 21st, in 1961, Earl Dixon died. He invented Band-Aids for his wife, who had frequent kitchen accidents, cutting or burning herself.
Oh, my.
He worked for Johnson & Johnson, not Tim Johnson, but the Johnson & Johnson, who soon began manufacturing Band-Aids. On the 21st, in 1970, the Monday Night Football premiered. It was the Cleveland Browns against the New York Jets. The Browns won 31-21. On the 21st, in 1971, Coca-Cola introduced the plastic bottle. So everything up to that point was all in glass.
Great glass.
On 9/22, it is the first day of autumn. It's also National White Chocolate Day, National Ice Cream Cone Day, National Hunting and Fishing Day, which my dad's all about, Hobbit Day, which you're supposed to celebrate with 7 meals every day, all day, because it is Bilbo and Frodo Baggins' birthday.
Oh, my.
On the 23rd, it's Pancake Queen Memorial Day. I'll tell you more about that in a second.
Indeed.
On the 23rd, it's also in 1849, the first commercial chewing gum is introduced in the state of Maine spruce gum. On the 23rd, in 1869, Mallory Mallon was born.
Mallory Mallon.
Yeah, also known as Typhoid Mary.
Oh, no,
She
Mary.
was an infamous household cook who was responsible for major outbreaks of typhoid in the New York City area in 1904, 1907, and 1914. She was immune to typhoid herself, but was a carrier of the bacillus and spread it wherever she worked as a household cook.
Wow. Talk about a resume.
Yeah. I can bring you a wealth of outbreak. In 1923, Nancy Green died, and this is where we get Pancake Queen Memorial Day. Nancy Green was hired to represent and demonstrate Aunt Jemima pancake mix. At the 1893 Columbian Exposition in Chicago, the exhibit was so popular that police had to control the crowds at the Aunt Jemima booth. Fair officials awarded her a medal and proclaimed her Pancake Queen. She played the part of Aunt Jemima until her death in a car accident.
Aww.
So, in 1923.
Wow.
Which in 1923, cars weren't going very fast, so it had to have been a really bad thing. On the 23rd in 1964, Robert Irvine was born. You familiar with Robert Irvine?
Maybe.
Restaurant Impossible, Worst Cooks in America, Dinner Impossible, the big, huge.
Oh, that guy.
He's married to Gail Kim, the wrestler.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
In 2008, there's Battery by Fart.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Battery by Fart.
Oh, yeah.
A man in my native West Virginia was charged with battery on a police officer when he passed gas and allegedly fanned it towards the police officer. He had been taken to the police station for a breathalyzer test when the alleged fart and fan caper occurred. The prosecutor's office later requested that the criminal complaint be dropped. Like a bomb.
Nice.
So that's your food, holidays, and histories for this week. Thanks to James Ehler at foodreference.com for his compiling of the holidays and history for us.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. I would do it just to see what happens.
Yeah, right.
Fan it towards. The Man Who Ate the Town podcast is part of the Less Desirables podcast. Along with this podcast, you can listen to the Less Desirables, the Beer Dads, Fan Interference, and Apartment 5B, irrational conversations with the cool breezes of Anytown, USA. You can find all these podcasts and their latest episodes on our network website and directory, tldpodnetwork.com. If you have the Amazon Echo or Echo Dot, you can enable any pod skill and ask Alexa to have any pod play The Man Who Ate the Town podcast. We'd greatly appreciate it if you visited our sponsors. Washington Perkin Provision Company is located 301 West 4th Street.
Yeah.
You go in and you say you want a cheap sandwich with fresh meat, fresh cheese, all that stuff. Okay. Go into the back, go to the deli counter, tell them what you want. There's a list you can order from. You can custom make your own stuff. And you know you're going to get fresh stuff. And it's going to be a sandwich for about $5.
Yeah.
And today, that's a great thing.
Especially if it's fresh. Yeah.
And while you're standing there waiting for them to make your sandwich, look at the chip wall. Get you some. They made some of them with avocado oil, some with olive oil, organic chips. They have a lot of everything.
Oh, man.
Get your Mexican Coke in the glass bottle with real sugar.
Oh, man.
If you're into kombucha, which I'm not, but if you are, you know, they have plenty to choose from. Wolfie's Custard, Larry's Beans Coffee, beer and wine. Perk has them all. Washington Perk is better than a convenience store, but not quite a grocery store. Again, they're located at 301 West 4th Street in downtown Winston-Salem. Delicio's Italian Restaurant is located at 301 Brookstown Avenue. It's funny that of the three sponsors I talk about on here, Delicio's is 301 Brookstown. Washington Perk is 301 West 4th Street. And Humblebee is 1003 Brookstown Avenue. So there's something about 301 in this thing.
And his 301 is 39.
It is. Look at that. But it equals 4. Bum, bum, bum.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
It's at Delicio's Italian Restaurant, you will get Italian food like you're sitting in Naples, and it's the best damn Italian in this town.
There you go.
More than just spaghetti and lasagna, but if you get the spaghetti and lasagna, I guarantee you will be better than anyone else's in town. They have rich cream sauces, bright and colorful red sauces, wine sauces, vodka sauces, meat, seafood, vegetarian, all right there. They have many styles of pastas to choose from and daily specials as well. They have 6 taps. They have a large selection of wine. So just head down to 301 Brookstown Avenue. They're open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out on Instagram and on Facebook. The Humblebee Shop is located at 1003 Brookstown Avenue in the west end of downtown. Visit them for cookies, cakes, pies, and other dessert goodies made just for you. Brittany takes care to make everything 100% from scratch. The Humblebee Shop wants to challenge your perception of scratch made and leave you with an experience you couldn't possibly forget. If you want vegan, if you want gluten-free, she does both of those. I don't know about nut allergies. You have to check with her because I do believe they use nuts on premises, so that would not constitute nut-free.
Yes.
Unless I don't go in there, then it's nut-free this way. Yeah, so for more information, visit them on Facebook, on Instagram especially, and visit the humblebeeshop.co. It's SHOPPE.co. Keep an eye on the blog and the podcast to find out more about the food news and happenings around town. If you have any food news, send us an email. Tim at themanwhoatetown.com, Kelly at themanwhoatetown.com, TJ at themanwhoatetown.com. Still got to set that up. Like us on Facebook. On Twitter, we are manwho8thetown. On Instagram, we are manwho8thetown. My name is Tim.
My name is Tim.
And we're closing the recipe box. Until next time, thank you for reading and thank you for listening. Bon appetit. The views and opinions stated by me or any of my guests are solely those of ours and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of our hosting companies, distributors, enemies, friends, or relatives. This podcast is copyrighted and cannot be reproduced or distributed without express written consent of the man who ate the town, that's me, and Such Limited Inc. However, if you ask nicely, we'll probably let you.